Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Why BMG? Why do such influential people like Mark Bowman and many others who had visited BMG over these years trust our media outlet? Well, we have a very distinct answer to this question, and I'm very glad and proud to share that answer with you right now.
Business Media Georgia is the leading Georgian business media network. BMG TV is the first 24-hour TV channel in the Caucasus focused on business and economics, while news media agency BMG, offering readers news stories, blogs, interviews and analysis, is one of the largest in Georgia. According to Google Analytics, the number of readers of BMG's website in 2022 was 7.24 million, which is 41% more than the previous year. These 7.24 million readers, also known as users, made 16.8 million sessions on the website, equaling 24% more than the previous year.
The 40% increase in business that BMG achieved in 2022 indicates significant development in its Georgian language and especially English language direction. This growth represents the trust that comes from the business community and customers, and most importantly, the trust is in the team that adheres to this rule and takes care of the biggest gainer, which is trust. When the business, and in this case one of the most challenging businesses, that is the media, is based on trust, the agency will grow. Proof of this is another achievement and direction of 2022, BMG Television. BMG has independent broadcasting, the first in Georgia and the region. We will grow regionally in 2023 with a single goal: to be proud of the growth in 1 year as we are today.
In December of the last year, the number of readers of BMG reached 806,000, which is a 30% increase year on year. Compared to the previous month, however, the increase is 39.6%. BMG's success, of course, is determined by the people behind it. Content makers, journalists, social media managers and editors. These people work tirelessly 7 days a week to provide the public with reliable, verified and trustworthy information.
Let me be honest, in a country as small as Georgia, providing the audience with trustworthy, sourced and fascinating information about business and economics is not an easy task. That's why our phenomenal results, namely the 7 million readers we have accumulated, must be attributed to our team, journalists and editors creating content for BMG. For me, editor-in-chief of BMG, this result is a milestone, but I'm sure the number of readers will increase even more in the years to come. Our rating, which is rising yearly, is a sign of trust on behalf of our readers, but at the same time, an enormous responsibility for us, the people behind BMG.
Media agency BMG informs the readers not only about the local economy, business and finance news, but provides an overview of global news and tendencies through multimedia resources, such as news articles, op-eds, live coverage and blogs. BMG operates in 2 languages, Georgian and English, with the latter attracting interested readers from all over the world.
Given that we have an English language editorial office, news media agency BMG operates in 2 languages. We could freely say that for people interested in English language news coverage, BMG is a go-to media resource. I'm thrilled that our foreign partners, such as international financial institutions and embassies, receive news coverage through BMG. With the help of our agency, the voice of the Georgian businesses is heard clearly and loudly in English too.
As the data indicated, 2022 was a very successful year for BMG. Yet the same could not be said about a world ravaged by high inflation and tightened monetary policy. With the help of the people behind Business Media Georgia, the readers of BMG and the viewers of BMG TV are well aware of all global economic and political trends, which we cover as a part of our daily operations.
According to Google Analytics, 59.8% of BMG's readers landed on the site via a link from a social media platform. 25.2% of visits were direct visits, and 14.8% of visits were other visits. During the period, 56% of BMG readers were women and 44% were men. In terms of age, two age categories are dominant. People in the 25 to 34 years and 35 to 44 years categories comprise 55% of the total readers, with 28% and 27% respectively. BMG's year-by-year increasing rating and deepening trust on the part of the readers is a special responsibility for everyone at Business Media Georgia. Every single member of the team knows that such trust requires caution. Therefore, BMG strives to be the most trusted and respected business media outlet in Georgia.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.